Hi there. So my name's Sidebottom. I'm based at Stirling University in Scotland in the UK, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the concept of the cosmic artisan. So Cosmic Artisan, A People to Come, appears in different ways in Deleuze and Guattari's work, features in Anti-Oedipus, Thousand Plateaus, and What is Philosophy in the main, but it runs through the heart of a lot of their ideas. So I'm going to talk about how we can put this notion to work in practice, specifically in education. But I'm going to begin by just unpicking the two words a little bit. So cosmic here doesn't mean from outer space. It's not the slang cosmic that you might have heard if you were as old as me. But it's about seeing the universe instead as a connected whole. So in this sense, it means to be firmly situated and embedded in the present moment, and also aware of the wider forces that join us together. So it's about seeing new worlds, not separate to us, but multiversal, so already here. Not a utopia, but being able to see possibilities that are always already present. It's also important to say that being cosmic artisan doesn't mean being an artist. It's more about recognizing that we do not have to be limited by standard modes of expression in our responses to moments of effect or stimulus. The point of creating something, it's not about what's actually produced, but it's about the spirit of production, following flows of energy together with others. As Jan Jagodinski writes, this is not an out-of-the-world practice, it's just the opposite. It's activities that reveal, expose, and experiment to show that the cosmic is of this world. So the concept of cosmic artisan can speak to the deep, effective nature of teaching as a craft and its potential for reimagining the world. To be cosmic artisan is to be sensitive to the effective, intense moments of learning that can't be captured formally in teaching observations or testing frameworks. Cosmic artisans are attentive to moments of effect below our normal threshold of attention. Who hasn't experienced that strange shiver of embodied knowledge that somehow tells us that learning is taking place? Cosmic artisans tell stories, not those fixed in positivist educational practices of enlightenment thinking, but instead views from a body, stories that challenge what it means to teach, what knowledge is, and whose knowledge actually counts. So what might it mean to pay more attention to these moments in teaching, to acknowledge them and bring them into being? Guattari says, how do you make a classroom operate like a work of art? So working together to respond in unfamiliar or strange ways that engender a way of thinking about art that's removed from its form, removed from its function, and subverting the all too typical familiar classroom spaces or practices. And these effective encounters might happen through things like poetry, art, or music, whatever anyone's interested in. So artistic responses can challenge our linear capturings of teaching practice and give us new ways to tell the stories of beauty and joy that happen in our classrooms. I'm going to give a quick example just to bring this to life a little bit. So in terms of becoming cosmic artisan, this is drawn from my own teaching practice. Myself and a group of students who were trainee teachers explored their relationship to education by creating artistic and poetic responses to the daily experience that they had of learning to teach in a classroom. By paying attention to embodied responses, effective atmospheres, and the entanglements of human and non-human agents resulted in a number of raw creations that resembled art brut. And the emphasis here was not on creating art or judging it in any way, but it was about being creative in order to gain new realizations of what schooling is and also what it can be. By bringing outsider practices into a formal academic curriculum, the students were able to explore and disrupt understandings of education as usual, and then reflect on the implications of doing that for their own future teaching roles. So we can all do this. It's something that's there, something that can help us reimagine the world, and hopefully you'll take it on board and share what you found out when you had a go at becoming cosmic artisan yourself. Thanks for listening.